Welcome to Level Review. Today we are going to be doing another set of 3 levels. This is until I can efficiently do 4 levels without having to take so much time to edit everything. So we're gonna do 3 levels. I'll put up the sections for about 5 seconds and then I'm going to get into this first level. I believe it's Canal Conquest. So yeah, let's get right into the first level, and so we can review this. The overall score for Canal Conquest is a 9. This is because of the title, or rather the relevance. It matches up completely with the title and tags lining up as they should, and then he also gives a detailed description on what will happen in the level, not revealing too much, but enough to give you an idea of what to expect when getting into the level. I feel like this is needed, especially for water levels, because you never know what's going to happen in those. For difficulty, it's not that difficult, that's why it gained a 1. It would have gotten a 10 if it was a little bit harder, but then it would have lost a point in completion, so you can't really win in both categories. Unless you make an easy and hard mode for one level. Yeah, so difficulty, it can be completed very quickly if you fully understand how to play the game. That's why it's a 1. For creativity, I liked it mainly because there are 2 ways to complete this level. There's the, I'm gonna call the true ending, and then there's the normal way, which is the speedrunner's way. The speedrunner way, you don't collect any of the coins, you just go straight for the end. And then in the true ending, you can collect all the coins and then get some 1-ups and coins at the end. I will showcase both of these ways. The main one that I did was the speedrunner's one because I enjoy going through levels at a quick pace. I like that more. For problems, this level doesn't have any problems like blocks placed in the wrong spot or something not working correctly in order to complete the level. There's just a personal problem that I have with the level, and it's in the frog suit. When I was in the water, I was trying to collect, I believe, the 2nd or 3rd coin, and it took a lot longer than the other ones, mainly because I couldn't collect the coin when trying to throw the shell. And like I said, it's just a personal problem. Most people probably won't struggle with that, so that's why it's a 2, because there's nothing wrong with the level. For completions, it has a lot of clears when considering how many people have played it, so it gets a 2 because the average player can obviously complete this level. If you take your time, it can be completed. And so, that is why Canal Conquest has a 9. I will now be moving on to the next level for today. Coin Collector version 1 received a score of an 8, and I'm gonna go over it. For relevance, it has coins in the level, just like it says, because it's Coin Collector, and it matches the tags perfectly, so it gets a 2. For difficulty, it's not that hard, but it got a 1 because there are obstacles that make it a challenge to get the coin, but the obstacles aren't hard enough for it to get a 2. So for creativity, it got a 1 just like difficulty, because overall there wasn't really a lot of creativity put into where the coins were placed, the coins that you had to collect. It felt more like I said about the difficulty, there were just obstacles preventing you from collecting the coins that didn't really provide a challenge. But it got a 1 mainly because there are some obstacles that get in your way that seem creative. I don't know. For problems, it got a 2. There's nothing wrong with the level, but I do have a personal problem with the piranha plant, mainly because it caused me a lot of trouble, because if you don't hit on the piranha plant the correct way, there is a hidden block that can cause you to die if you don't get a mushroom. Luckily, if you just strafe to the right while hitting the piranha, you won't die if you don't pick up a mushroom if you're trying to speedrun. And for completions, it has a good amount of clears considering the amount of people that have played it. So that's why this receives an 8. And we're gonna go to the last level for today's video. This last level I'm grading received an 8, mainly because of relevance and completions, but I'm going to go over the whole thing. Okay, relevance, it has the puzzle solving tag, just like the level I graded last week, but this time I don't know why it has it. There isn't any puzzle in it. I don't know. If you saw a puzzle in the run that I did, please let me know. I didn't see one. It gets a 1. I feel like the creator should use the technical tag because it's a precision level. So those are just my thoughts. For difficulty, I found it to be a very hard level, and if you don't understand all the mechanics and how enemies work in this game, it can be very frustrating and hard to try and complete this level. I know one part of the level took me a long time was the jump in one of the beginning sections of it, where you have to time your jump, otherwise you die and you have to go back to the checkpoint flag. That's what took me the longest amount of time. It took me about 30 minutes, mainly because of that one part when I was trying to go for a speed run. For creativity, it got a 2, mainly because I felt that there was a lot of creativity put into the switch level. Instead of just the character or the person playing hitting a switch, they aren't allowed to. Instead, they have to abide by the rules that the creator set into place for the level. So instead of just hitting a switch, you have to time your jumps, you have to time everything, and I feel like that's very nice change of pace considering what Switch levels usually are. The level doesn't have a lot of completions, therefore it got a 1. And yeah, this level received an 8. I don't think we had any levels today that got a 9 or 10, which is very unfortunate. I'm still waiting for a level to reach a 10. And if you're wondering what a level with 10 is, it's, I guess, this level, except there would be an easy and a hard mode in order to fulfill the difficulty and completion part. So then the average player can complete it, and then the hardcore player can also get the speed run or have fun playing it just because it's on their level of play. Yeah, and that's all 3 of the levels that I'm going to be reviewing today. There will be a video on Sunday, so I'll see you guys on Sunday.